I'm Carmia Valentine. The Possumwood Acres Wildlife Sanctuary is a safe haven for wild animals in the surrounding areas. They have 17 acres of property in Hubert, North Carolina, where volunteers and technicians help nurse injured and orphaned animals back to health in hopes that they can be released back into their natural habitat. Courtney Cole is a technician at the Possumwood Acres Wildlife Sanctuary, and she's going to show us around the property.
It opened, I believe, in 2003.
Okay.
So they've been around for quite some time.
Yeah. And so what is Possumwood Acres all about?
So Possumwood Acres is a 501c3 nonprofit whose goal is, the main mission is to rescue and then rehabilitate and ultimately release all of the wildlife that comes in. If something is not able to be released, but it would still have a good quality of life, then that animal is usually deemed non-releasable, and we try to find permanent placement for it.
Okay, great. And so how do you find these animals in need?
So a lot of them are just members of the public. They find them, maybe their cat had found it in the backyard, or like today we've gotten in multiple animals, cottontails, birds, where their cat found it, and now they were able to scoop that animal up and bring it here so it can get the care that it needs, or maybe it gets hit by a car. So it's really just members of the public that, find these animals, and they give us a call and we ask them to transport it here if they're able to, and then we try our best to.
This is a red-throated loon. These guys are super cool. They actually don't walk. Their legs are set too far back on their bodies to walk, so they can't stand. A lot of people are like, I think both of their legs are broken, but that's just how they set. They stay like 99% of their life in the water. The only way that they can fly, but the only way they can take off to fly is if they're in the water. We do Groundhog Day every year with the city of Jacksonville, but he'll climb all up the sides and all over the place. We've got to try, and he just came out of hibernation, so he's starting to get more and more active every day. So we've got to come through and get some good big thick branches and kind of put him all the way across, that way he can climb all over, because groundhogs are actually really, really good climbers. They'll climb trees and everything, so he's good and awake and ready to climb. So we're like, okay, it's go time. We've got to get more stuff in here for him.
So these are the little possums.
And do you know why they, chose Possumwood for, the name?
So Possumwood is actually not named after all of the possums. They're named after the persimmon trees that are lining the driveway up front. Another name for those type of trees is possumwood.